Hello everyone, welcome back to another reaction video, this time featuring the Pokemon Direct for January 9th. Okay, so hopefully we get some interesting stuff with the Sword and Shield, preferably Pokemon Home news because we haven't had anything for Pokemon Home for ever since it's got even announced. And if it's going to be replacing Pokemon Bank, then we're going to have it sometime this or next month because... well, last two times actually, the Pokemon Bank got released on the following January or February after the generation started. So, come on now, we need to get some of that Pokemon Bank stuff. I want to transfer all those, 30-something Pokemon to Sword and Shield to complete a living dex. Come on. Aight. Let's just get this going. Hopefully get some good stuff. I got it downloaded because it's like 10:51 now. It's already passed, so hopefully we get something good out of this. Anyway, let me just do this. And go.
Welcome to the Pokemon
I should probably lower the volume to about 29 like I do with Fire Emblem Heroes. Because I don't know if copyright's going to be a thing. It might. Alright, Queen Ivysaur. Let's go see what we got here. Come on. 2006. That's Gen 4, right? Oh, Mystery Dungeon! They actually gonna do a Mystery Dungeon? Yo, I thought this... you know what? Okay, I've heard some people actually thinking that there might be a Mystery Dungeon thing for, the update. I didn't think it would be a thing. I was like absolutely sure they're not gonna do Mystery Dungeon. I was like absolutely goddamn sure they're not going to do Mystery Dungeon. Let alone a freaking remake of the first one. Let alone a remake of the... I didn't think they were even gonna do Mystery Dungeon, let alone a freaking remake of the first one. And I was like, they're actually gonna do, get Lucario in there. Because it's like, Lucario was like not even available in the first one. Or Mega Evolution.
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Rescue Team DX.
I did not think they were gonna do a I was not expecting... No, I was expecting they won't do it. Let alone that. Oh, I'm not gonna like this. I was sure they weren't gonna do it.
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX will be releasing March 6, 2020.
Alright, so it's not just Sword and Shield. So, what's next? The actual Sinnoh remakes? Mystery Dungeon. Yeah, the Blue Rescue Team was the only one that actually played, but Bro has played Dungeon Sky, and he kind of found the filler the same as Dungeon Blue, which is it's fun during the game, but after the game's absolutely garbage.
It's all yours.
It's like he's done with the game after the game's over. So,
hello everyone, I'm Masuda from Game Freak.
did you color your hair like brown, Masuda?
We hope everyone has been finding something to enjoy in the latest entries to the Pokemon series, Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield, since their release last November.
Yeah, about that.
Our goal is always to deliver lively new adventures that delight Pokemon trainers around the world. We did our best to fill these titles with fun activities so that our players could have a fulfilling experience.
By fun activity, just me Max Raybaz, nothing else.
And the Galar region is a vast one. We suspect you've had many new discoveries and fun encounters along your adventure. We've been thinking about how much we'd like it if everyone's Pokemon adventures could go on even longer, with more to dig into and new discoveries to explore.
Or you know, get the... Or people say, how about get the rest of the Pokemon in?
This is why we at Game Freak are now developing the Pokemon Sword Expansion Pass and Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass.
Wait, Expansion Pass? Wait, they're actually gonna do DLC for this game?
Sword and Pokemon Shield games that will be available for purchase from Nintendo eShop.
Oh, alright, they're doing a season...
Until now, we've sometimes released new titles set in the same region as previous.
So wait, they're actually replacing the third version with DLC for once?
Pokemon Ultra Moon. Expansion Pass will be different from those games. You'll be able to set out on new adventures using the same data you're already playing with.
So they're actually gonna do DLC for once.
We're in the thick of development now, but we've prepared some footage for you, so you'll be able to.
They're actually doing DLC. So they're replacing a third version with DLC. I mean, it is a move. It is a power move, but it's not a Game Freak move, so it's kind of weird. I wonder if you could use the DLC to actually fight the rest of the remaining gym leaders. That'd be awesome. I saw Reggie Steel in there, but I wonder if they're actually going to expand the region, not just, you know, expand, you know, that, like, make more of the region. I don't know. Or maybe they are. Oh, see what they are. Yeah, they are expanding the region. Hey, it's a Slowpoke! And they actually made a Galarian Slowpoke. Nice! So that's what I was thinking Slowpoke tails will probably be Slowpoke was banned in Galar because of the Slowpoke tail thing. And it's yellow! Ooh, what a guest! It's so yellow! I saw Marnie here. Wait, can you do Marnie here in Sword and Shield? I think it could. Oh, I see a Vivian here. Oh, like Vivian thing here. So finally got new characters here. I see. Oh, okay. Yep. Okay, yeah, those people are coming back. We already know that. Ooh, good. Ooh, Gmax, Venusaur, and Venusaur and Blastoise. Not bad. Pretty good. It'd be cool. It'd be kind of interesting if they get alternate. If the new stars get it. Oh, never mind. There they are. I was gonna say something about it. I was going to. And look, it's yellow! Who would have guessed? I figured it would be yellow. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna talk about the whole yellow thing later and why I figured it would be yellow. But can you fight the remaining gym leaders, like, already in Galar? Okay, those look pretty cool. The Reggies, okay, pretty nice, nice. So I tell you what, you get somebody. Oh, a new Reggie. Oh, a bunch of new Reggies. Nice. Oh, Slowpoke's getting, looks like someone's getting a new evolution, it seems. Okay, new gear. They look pretty good. Wait, is that the freaking like the Passio thing? That little Monaco thing? What's in that? Put my figured it out. Holy frick! I was like, I thought there will be like alternate forms of the legendary birds, like in a headcanon. I was thinking about. I didn't think it'll actually be true. Oh, and it's like a freaking like a not what was it, lime green, but like it's greenish, yes. So that's a new Pokemon Gun. Okay, I see some live action stuff. So is it a yellow like version of the Zacian and Zamazenta? Okay, no, it's like a little gorilla thing. So then, are you smoking? Oh wait, are they getting J? Wait, are they actually getting G-Max forms or is it just I don't know thing? Is that a new Rabbitmon? Neat.
What did you think of this first look?
It needs a lot of not look.
Composed of the Isle of Armor, planned to be released June 2020, and the Crown Tundra, planned to be released in fall 2020.
So it's part of that latest November.
Or Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass, you'll be able to enjoy both as they're released. Each part offers a different adventure.
Not bad.
Where you'll be able to visit unseen areas of the Galar region and meet new people and Pokemon that live there. There are two versions of the expansion pass. One for Pokemon Sword and one for Pokemon
Oh
Shield.
no.
Different Pokemon will appear in the different versions.
Oh
and you'll
no.
also run into some different people and places.
Very
players
exclusive,
can continue
very
to
exclusive
collect
DLC.
experience of trading with
Ugh.
one another and working together. Now, without further ado, let's have the director himself present more information on the
Let's think about that. Have you changed? Have you like dyed your hair brown, or is it just, or it was always like this?
Hello, I'm Tani from Game Freak. I'm working as the director
That dude's a
of the
guy?
Pokemon Sword Expansion Pass and Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass.
I still can't tell if that's a boy or a girl because the voice is kind of can go either way. The voice kind of starts like a feminine voice, ends like a male voice. I don't
So
know.
today, we'd like to show off some designs and concept art to help introduce you to these new areas.
But I'm surprised they actually are doing DLC, which is really weird.
First, let us introduce the Isle of Armor, which focuses on the theme of growth. Take a look.
But do I raise more attack and special attack? Or just?
Next destination in your adventure is a giant island off the shores of the Galar region known as the Isle of Armor. This island is full of beautiful nature. You'll find beaches, bogs, forests, caves, and dunes. And of course, you'll find Pokemon that you couldn't previously find in Galar dwelling there too.
But
There's
everyone
no
there.
joke for Pokemon battles on this island. And you'll take up an apprenticeship under the Pokemon trainer who runs it. This is Mustard, who will become your mentor. He's
Why is he
also the
green?
mentor of Champion Leon, who you probably know quite well. In fact, Mustard has occupied the seat of champion himself in the past. You'll also encounter new rivals among your fellow apprentices. When playing with the Pokemon Sword Expansion Pass, you'll be training with Clara, who is a Poison-type user.
Poison type?
Playing with the Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass, you will be training with Avery, who is a Psychic-type user. They're both training.
Oh yeah, that's the cool
They
thing.
have a gym and stadium to call their own.
26! Oh,
We'd like to introduce
I'm glad Chris is not playing Sword and Sugar. There's a 26 in there. Oh, he look. Oh, this guy looks cute
fighting-type
and cool.
Pokemon that strives to become stronger with single-minded dedication.
This guy looks cool.
As you progress through your training, Mustard will entrust you with this Pokemon.
This guy looks cool.
Once you complete your training together with Cub Fu, it will be able to evolve into Urshifu. Urshifu is a Pokemon with two distinct styles.
I take it this version exclusive.
There is Single Strike style, a fighting and dark type style that delivers a single strike at blinding speed. There is also Rapid Strike style, a fighting and water type style that focuses on unleashing a torrent of rapid.
Oh, so there's a water fighting type of the region, right?
What's more, it's been revealed that Urshifu has a Gigantamax form.
All right.
Each style will have a different appearance, as well as a different G-Max move. You'll be able to evolve your Cub Fu into an Urshifu in one of these two styles, Single Strike style or Rapid Strike style.
But can you breed it?
during your adventure. Urshifu is a powerful Pokemon with a brand new ability, and it also has a new move for each of its two styles. Once you've completed your training, bring it with you for some online battles or official competitions.
Import sucks. Either it sucks or it's Uber, but not OU.
Cinderace and Inteleon, final evolutions of the first three Pokemon you team up with in the Galar region. During your adventure in
Wow.
the Isle of Armor, these special partners in your teams will be able to Gigantamax. You can look forward to seeing their new forms and new G-Max moves.
Nice.
And as you can see here, we've got even more in the works to make sure your
Why do you need more
as
XP
fun
for
as
your team?
possible. There are new fashion items.
Oh wow, it's one of the Target Marnie. Just literally just making Marnie.
Books for your bike. We hope you'll look forward to the new experiences coming in the Isle of Armor.
Not bad. Nice DLC. I think it's a pretty good DLC. But we'll see if the DLC is actually good or not.
Next, I'd like to discuss the Crown Tundra, the second area, which has a theme of exploration.
All right.
I'm going to show you the information we have at the moment.
So I wonder if this will actually replace. This actually replaces the main Pokemon game of
Take a look
2020.
for yourself at the beautiful scenery of this shining silvery landscape. As it turns out, the Isle of Armor isn't the only uncharted area waiting for you all in the Galar region. In this frigid area, with its towering winter
I know they're like, but
people
Discord,
live in small communities that support
the
and rely on
Discord is
each
actually doing something.
Much
This-
like on the Isle of Armor, you'll be able to find Pokemon that didn't appear in the Galar region before.
Is it everyone else, though?
Fitting right in with this area's theme of exploration, there will be plenty for you to uncover. You might find a strange temple where you least expect it, or maybe spy a mysterious giant tree growing in a place it doesn't seem to belong. A certain person will appoint you as the leader of their exploration team in the Crown Tundra. You can gear up
Is it
for
Kabu? I
and
don't know.
head out to explore
I don't know.
places
That just reminded Kabu for some reason.
inside Pokemon dens, which you could only previously get a glimpse of during max rate battles. Next, we'd like to introduce Calyrex, the legendary Pokemon you'll discover during your adventure. Legends say this Pokemon once ruled over a part of Galar that included the Crown Tundra. It's characterized by
Ooh, it's a little
great,
everything.
regal movements. Get ready to experience a never-before-told story about the mysteries of Calyrex.
Why do they have Triforces on this?
Crown Tundra will have a new form of co-op play as well.
Alright.
This will allow you and friends to enter and explore Pokemon dens that exist underground in the Crown Tundra. Deep inside the dens, you may see legendary Pokemon from past games Dynamaxing before your eyes.
Ooh.
You'll be able to meet and make allies of all kinds of legendary Pokemon during your adventures in the Crown Tundra.
All of them?
Including ones you'll be able to catch through this co-op play. It also appears that some brand new legendary Pokemon are also waiting to be found somewhere in this land. And combined with the Isle of Armor, dozens of new clothing items.
Oh my god, get to look at the Rose.
Plus, there will be new battles waiting for you to challenge once you complete your entire game, including the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra. We can't go into the details of everything, but we're working on planning and developing new ways to enjoy Pokemon even as we speak.
You know, I thought that the neighbors would have Gigantamax forms, but they have new Galarian forms?
The things we're working on. Both areas are in fact seamless maps, much like the wild area you can already experience in the Galar region, where players are able to move around.
So the whole wait, so the entire place is like a wild area? Okay.
Connect with other trainers and
They make a whole. They should know they're to be laggy as all heck.
dens as well. And you'll be able to engage in max raid battles against Pokemon that haven't previously appeared in the Galar region.
Neat.
There's more to see and do on the Isle of Armor and in the Crown Tundra than there was even in the wild area. We'll bring you more information.
They're not getting more
about
reason to actually buy Shield instead of actually, you know, considering renting it or something.
What did you think?
I see a new Rabbitmon, so
Bring you new content.
great. So now if I have to make a favorite characters list, there'll have to be a lot more than that.
You're as excited
Oh,
as we
but
are
you already
for
made a favorite generic Pokemon list. Now it's gonna. Not sure if I'm going to
Thank you, Mr. Tani.
include those new guys.
And in the Crown Tundra,
Now, the question is where's Pokemon home? Because we're kind of worried about that. Right, Ivysaur.
there will be more than 200 Pokemon species that appear in these areas, and you can add to your team, including the legendary Pokemon.
Oh wait, I just realized if Nidorino's here, then Nidoking is here.
Additionally,
Nice.
we'll be distributing free updates for Pokemon Sword and
Oh,
Pokemon
but I have to figure out how to update my favorite Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Armor and the Crown Tundra. These updates will allow people who don't have the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield expansion pass to obtain the Pokemon that appear
Oh, that's
in the
helpful.
Crown Tundra through other means, such as trading.
Oh, that's helpful.
Players will also be able to bring over Pokemon to their games from the
Ah,
Crown
speaking
Tundra
of,
Pokemon home,
where's that coming?
as long as the Pokemon appear in the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield expansion packs.
Okay, so about that.
Pokemon Home is planned to launch in
Okay, it's February.
2020.
Okay, at least
We intend to release even more details before then, so please wait just a little bit longer.
come on.
Finally, we have some more news for our
Oh,
Pokemon
this-
Sword and Pokemon Shield players.
I
Starting today, it seems like you're more likely to run into Gigantamax Colossal, Gigantamax Lapras, and Gigantamax Flapple or Gigantamax Appleton in
I
max
was
raid
freaking
battles in the wild area.
like
Facing
farming for these
powerful
guys.
Pokemon with your friends.
Oh, great.
There will also be a software update going live available
Let's see
later
here.
today. Once you've received the update, head to Wedgehurst Station.
Oh, great. Now someone's out the
Pokemon
door.
Sword, you'll encounter Clara, while in Pokemon Shield, you'll run into Avery. You'll also encounter a Galarian Slowpoke that's wandered in from the Isle of Armor. You can try to catch it and add it to your team.
Neat.
Galarian Slowpoke can evolve into Galarian Slowbro if you use an item that can be found on the Isle of Armor, or into Galarian Slowking if you use an item that can be found
Oh, okay.
Don't forget to check it out.
Neat.
What did you think? Today, we've finally been able to show
someone's
you some
door.
of what we at Game Freak are hoping to achieve going forward. We hope we've been able to get you excited for the continued
So there's no sleep.
adventures
There is no sleep.
in the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra. Each part offers a different adventure. We'll do our best to fill it to the brim with adventures like you've never experienced.
Okay, I hope that whoever's in the door will have to wait another minute. Nope.
Whether you're just starting with Pokemon Sword and Pokemon, or you've done everything there is to do, we'll do our best to develop something that everyone can enjoy.
My mom had to forget her keys again.
Stay tuned for more updates in the future.
So no sleep, huh?
My thanks to everyone from Game Freak. The Pokemon Sword Expansion Pass, Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass, which contains both the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra, will be available for pre-purchase on Nintendo eShop later today. You'll also be able to access Nintendo eShop directly from the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield menu once you install the latest update for your game. As a special purchase bonus, we've also prepared some clothing items that can be used starting today.
Right.
Pokemon will continue to try new things in 2020.
Can I at least show the missing gym leaders, please?
Thank you for tuning in.
Alright. Alright, that's it. Okay. Now, knowing my camera, if I just start clicking everywhere, start scrolling everywhere, it will just stop working. So, I'm just gonna see if I just randomly click these stuff I can just finally find. Okay, so first things first, the Mystery Dungeon 1 remake. Seriously, that's not the last thing I expected. Well, no, the last thing I expected was a new Pokemon Conquest, but that's one of the last things it was the one thing I expected not to happen. I was absolutely sure not to happen because it was trending on Twitter yesterday. So I was trending on Twitter yesterday. I thought for sure it's not going to happen, but it ended up happening. Oh, come on. Come on. And then, at least they updated it with freaking Gen 4 Pokemon at least and some Mega Evolution. I don't even know, man. So anyway. Alright, so into the bulk of this thing is Sword and Shield, which is expected. Which is highly expected. But they actually decided to go the DLC route for once in their freaking lifetime. Okay. They actually decided to forego the third version, but instead to put DLC, which is what everyone kind of wanted Game Freak to do for the last quite a few generations. So, but yeah, unfortunately, it's not going to be a new yellow version, like a Pokemon Gun or Pokemon Bow or something, to have a yellow version of the Cyan and Magenta Legendaries to be yellow. Discord keeps acting up, but unfortunately, it's not going to be a thing. I thought the yellow is going to be a new legendary, new yellow legendary, but no, it's something completely different. So anyway, the Isle of Armor, as it's called. My goodness, I should probably hold on. So training under this new guy. Let's see if I can find it without scrolling. This guy Mustard. Why is this guy named Mustard? It's funny enough. My brother, when he played Soul Silver, he had a Meganium named it Mustard. So it's kind of funny that this weird green guy is named Mustard. I don't know, because of Meganium. So he gives this new Pokemon. Anyway, because I'm trying to find the name of that one rival that I don't even know the name of that weird pink one. It's a poison one. The Divion hair or something. Divion things in there. Or I don't know. It's probably Divion. And Clara and Avery. So they're gonna be rivals. Okay. And you'll mind gym leaders and rivals, but alright. I mean, I think Clara's cool, but Avery was I don't know. Be a psychic trainer to look pretty dang lame. Anyway. So anyway, this bear thing is this Pokemon who evolves into Urshifu. Okay, so apparently they're called legendary Pokemon, which means that it's going to be a really difficult way to breed it, because if I'm going to get living dex, I'm going to have to, first of all, not just get sword and get shield, but get sword, get shield, get the special passes for both, and complete, like, get the baby version of this Pokemon one time, on one version, 2 times on another. My goodness. And then what? Because, like, I want to get a living dex, and I kind of also want to get both versions of this thing, this Pokemon. But it's going to be really difficult. This game's, looks like this DLC is making it really, really difficult to get a living dex. Very difficult. Unless they also, like, play, like, Sword or Shield twice and do the, I don't know if Pokemon Home is going to work with, like, save files that don't have the Nintendo Switch Online, because I did a second file of Sword, but but that's on a different account that doesn't have Nintendo Switch Online, because the only one that does is the one I'm using, the main one I'm using. So I don't know if Pokemon Home will work on that. If it does work on that, it will probably be easier, but I can't say for sure. So it's not even yellow legendary. It's just partially yellow, and it could Gigantamax form. I could Gigantamax form. Oh yeah, and they're different styles. Let's see here. The shield one is fighting dark type, just like Pangoro, and the rapid strike style is fighting in water type, just like Poliwrath. All right, so finally got a Poliwrath in this game, because for some reason, like, there's a Poliwag shard available, but you can't get Poliwag itself in the game. Weird. So anyway, the Gigantamax forms are the starters. I'm kind of glad they actually get Gigantamax forms, because remember in Gen 6, their own starters don't get Mega forms, and in Gen 7 they got their Z forms, they have their Z moves, but you know the Gen 6 starters don't get Crud. At least they didn't get their G-Max forms. Which means, does this mean that you can actually get to Max Ray Battle the starters? I mean, there's really no problem getting all the starters. It really isn't the problem getting all the starters, because like you'll most likely get a lot of all the starters through surprise trade. But it looks like you do get to. So either one, 2 things. 1, you get distribution of your starter in G-Max form, which is dumb. Or 2, you get to actually battle the starters in their G-Max form, which is actually kind of cool. I can't say which was my favorite. I kind of get what all of them is. Like, for Rillaboom's a giant drum. I find it kind of interesting that they're all like mostly the same size, but they have a lot of added stuff onto it. But yeah, it's like the more like weird grass extensions has their own drumsticks. Cinderace has longer ears and a giant power ball with a face. And Talion looks like it's having the high ground and it's trying to shoot you. It's a literal sniper. It's more of a sniper than a freaking like great. How do I forget the name? Decidueye. Wow, it's more of a sniper than Decidueye. That's crazy. I think he uses like a giant tail of sorts as like a stand. But it's kind of weird if like, and just like somehow trip the stand and just like everything falls down. So Crown Tundra. Ice region. Bonnie legendary. Nice. I like it. Calyrex. Holy Christ, a Bonnie legendary and it's psychic grass type. I mean, it's our favorite type, so my favorite type and my favorite kind of animal, so it's a double win. Set up a new co-op mode. Nice. This is be good. And you get to max ray legendaries. I hope it's like a lot easier than Oraz. Because in Oraz you can just fight all legendaries all the time, and in Ultra Sun and Moon you fight them through the wormholes. I actually kind of forget they kind of exist, to be honest. That's why I don't really bother much with them. I mean, I don't really like Ultra Sun and Moon. Anyway, it seems like they're Galarian forms of the freaking legendary birds. Holy frack! Because here's the thing, like, I had this headcanon I didn't say anything, but I had this headcanon that, it'd be kind of cool if the legendary birds have their Gigantamax forms. Right? And they maybe have, like, a G-Max move that each all of them share, which is a flying type move that does, like, Delta Stream for a few turns. That would be freaking cool. But no, instead, they're going to have their own Galarian forms. And Articuno looks like freaking Sensu style Oricorio. And then there's this thing at 15 minutes 28 seconds where it looks like the characters have headpieces. Like one looks like a Team Flare admin, the other looks like the Team Break people. Or it could also be Team Flare. I don't know. From Pokemon Masters. There I found Articuno. It looks pretty freaking cool. Kind of like Sensu style Oricorio. Dude, if it's a psychic type, if it's a psychic type, that'll be freaking amazing. Like a psychic flying type. Yo, then my favorite legendary is also my favorite type. That'll be awesome. So it seems like both the DLC places will entirely be like the wide area where you can control the camera all the time. Honestly, at least they're doing something with the concept of actually having a free roaming camera. So the question is for everybody, do you think that due to this DLC, Game Freak is actually improving? Because they are actually adding a ton of Pokemon. So for the part 2 alone, at least they said they're gonna add 200 Pokemon, which is half of the ones that are missing, give or take. So it's actually going to be only a few, maybe a quarter of all Pokemon, or even an eighth of all Pokemon that are not, that we, potentially not going to be there. Also kind of glad that Slowpoke is kind of the Galarian form, even doesn't really change much. And you can change his form depending on, where it, what item you get in the DLC, so that's nice, I like it. Also, we're kind of glad at least for part 2 that Nidoking will be available because Nidorino's in there. And if you look at 1706, it's at least Nidoking. My dude Nidoking is coming back. I love Nidoking. But I don't see anything in Blaziken, so oh well. But too bad Nidoking doesn't have a Galarian form. It'd be cool if it does. Anyway, also kind of glad that you don't need the DLC to get the Pokemon in base game. So because they give an update to actually allow for the new Pokemon that's going to be available in the DLC, which means that Pokemon Home is going to be a little bit more improved. So it's not just a Thanos snap. So it's like the Avengers are trying to undo the Thanos snap, but they only went halfway. Pokemon Home. They didn't say much about Pokemon Home. At least they said it's a thing, and it's going to release in February. As long as it's not February 28, 2020, at least, they're actually going to do something about it. But the question is, since the DLC is coming in June, will the update for Pokemon Home, will the update for the DLC pass apply immediately for Pokemon Home? Because, or is it that the update will come in around June, and then Pokemon Home will be improved to allow for the remaining Pokemon to be in Sword and Shield base game? And of course, this next one is entirely what I expected. The new raid promotes of Colossal, of Lapras, of Flapple, and of Appleton. 3 of them I already have. I think I had 2 Laprases, because I just found it. Oh, no, 2 Laprases, I think I gave 1 to Endless. And, I have a Colossal for the purposes of that favorite Gen 8 Pokemon video. A Flapple for the purposes of that Gen 8 Pokemon video. And Appleton's one that's left. So, hopefully this means that I can have more chance of getting Appleton. Which also means kind of get more opportunity to get a lot more those Shield exclusive Pokemon that need. But then again, I only need Zamazenta and Type Null to complete my base game living decks, and nobody's gonna give me Zamazenta, so. But we'll see what happens with Pokemon Home if it allows for if it allows for non Nintendo Switch Online things. But supposedly the thing does Pokemon Home require Nintendo Switch Online itself? It says it's a paid service, but it doesn't say it requires Nintendo Switch Online. So I hope it. No, I think it needs to, but I don't think it needs save files that are connected to it. I hope not. The expansion pass is going to be 30 a pop, so at least I have enough for it right now. At least enough. I'm allowing to buy the expansion pass right now, but I'm just saying it's. Well, I mean, it's the price of at least it's lower than the price of what would have been a full price game. So at least like if they're not going to do a third version, at least they're going to put a DLC at half off. So. I mean, $30 considering, like, it's both things and it looks like they're going to be quite expansive. I think $30 is reasonable. What do you think? What do you guys think? Do you think, like, $30 is reasonable for DLC this big? So, anyway, that is all for this reaction video. Honestly, I think that this is actually pretty good. Hopefully, this means that Game Freak is actually improving as, like, as developers for HD games. Especially for modern Pokemon. Especially now that Town is done for, they can actually hope maybe focus more on Pokemon. Or at least improving the game they have. So, I just realized, if they're going to update the game, will they patch out all of the crazy, absolutely nuts exploits do they have? I hope not, because those are actually funny and cool and actually helpful. See you guys later for next reaction video or thing, dude.